Okay, joined by Dean Rock, looking ahead to the All-Ireland football final against Mayo. Dean, it's only been, I think it was the start of November, the 6th of November, where you started the Leinster Championship action. Now you're preparing for an All-Ireland final. It's been a pretty hectic few weeks. How have they been for yourself?
Yeah, look, I think from the players' perspective, it's obviously been brilliant to have games kind of every second week, which is what players want. So it's from that perspective, it's been hugely enjoyable, and yeah, look, delighted to be in another All-Ireland final.
At the same time, though, it's obviously been a very different year. How has it been in terms of preparing for games with regards to having, the restrictions in place with COVID and even the likes of different conditions? We're here in a freezing cold Parnell Park at the moment, so things are very different this year compared to normal years.
Yeah, look, obviously our medical staff have been brilliant over the last number of weeks and months, and obviously we're all adhering to the protocols as well, which is hugely important. But yeah, I suppose the conditions now is a lot different to coming to training in the summer. But look, we're just in a hugely privileged and fortunate position, I suppose, to be still playing football this time of year, a week before Christmas.
I guess one of the things as well that's different this year is the fact that there's no crowds. We saw you playing obviously here in Parnell Park for Ballymun. Kickham's during the club championship with little zero crowd as well, and obviously in Croke Park as well. How different is that playing in an empty Croke Park over the past few weeks?
Yeah, look, I think it's really surreal, to be honest. It's obviously hugely challenging and difficult without that crowd, but I suppose we've got very much used to it over the last number of months. We're particularly playing with the club and then moving on to the league games here in Parnell Park against Meath, to obviously the games in Croke Park as well. But look, it's probably the big thing that we miss most, is not having your friends and family and the Dublin supporters there for the games. They've been a massive part of our success over the last number of years, and to not have them there is obviously really disappointing. But hopefully over the next couple of months into the new year, we'll have supporters back.
Obviously over the next couple of weeks you'll be hoping to end the season and end the year on a high. Like I say, it's been a very difficult year for everybody around the world really, but to end it with an All-Ireland medal wouldn't be a bad way to end it. Yeah,
that's it. Look, I suppose we've obviously ourselves and everyone else in the country have had a hugely challenging time this year, and hopefully we can bring a bit of cheer to Dublin supporters that week before Christmas.
It's going to be a busy time in your house, because obviously not only yourself is playing an All-Ireland final the week of the 19th of December. The day after is the ladies All-Ireland final, and Niamh will be playing in that as well. So it's going to be a hectic weekend in the household.
Yeah, look, I suppose we've been very fortunate over the last number of years to be both playing in All-Ireland finals kind of on the same weekends, and look, I suppose we're quite used to it at the moment. So I'm sure a lot of our talk over the next couple of days will be around the finals. But look, it's a unique position to find ourselves in, and around Christmas time as well. It's brilliant, and we're both looking forward to the respective finals.
And when it comes to preparing for games, especially big games like this, do you talk about the game all the time, or do you try and ignore it? Because obviously you wouldn't mind getting away from it sometimes as well.
I suppose we're both quite experienced at this stage now, so I think we kind of welcome the chat and kind of bounce off one another, and around game time chat as well. So I think it's beneficial, and look, we'll have our time to switch off as well, and as I said, hopefully we can both get good performances from both teams and get 2 wins.
You've been involved in many games against Mayo, many All-Ireland finals against Mayo as well. What sort of challenge can you expect from them this year?
Yeah, look, very similar challenges as we always have. Every game that we've played against Mayo, whether it be a final, semi-final, it's been a point or two to separate it. So we're expecting a huge battle on the 19th.